Hey, everybody, and welcome to Everyday English Pod. We're so excited to have you here today as we take a closer look at something super important for anyone learning English, the powerful impact that teachers can have on your journey.
It's great to be here.
We're going to be exploring all the amazing ways that teachers can contribute to your success, helping you become a more confident and fluent English speaker.
Yeah, it's easy to get caught up in the hype around apps and self-study, but we really wanted to highlight how crucial teachers are. They can truly make a world of difference.
Absolutely. So let's jump right in. When you're first starting out with English, maybe even feeling a little lost or intimidated, teachers are often the ones who provide that essential framework. They explain those grammar rules that might seem like a puzzle at first, and they're right there to clear up any confusion.
Right, it's like they give you the blueprint and then show you how to actually build something amazing with it.
Exactly. They give you those basic tools and the confidence to start using them. Now, one thing that I've always found fascinating is how good teachers can recognize that everyone learns in their own unique way. Some people are visual learners, others learn best by doing, and some prefer to learn by listening.
Yeah, absolutely. And it's so important for a teacher to be able to adapt their teaching style to fit those different learning styles.
Definitely. So whether you need to see something written down, hear it explained out loud, or actually get hands-on with the language, a great teacher can make those lessons stick.
It's like unlocking your individual learning potential. It makes the whole experience much more enjoyable and effective.
Totally. Another thing that teachers are amazing at, and this is something I've always appreciated, is their ability to spot those common mistakes that English learners often make.
Oh, yeah?
And not just spot them, but provide that really helpful feedback to guide you toward using the language correctly. It's not just about correcting errors, it's about understanding why those errors happen and how to avoid making them in the future.
Like having a built-in error detection system. They can often identify things you might not even realize you're doing wrong.
And that kind of personalized feedback can really fast track your progress. It's like they're giving you a shortcut to fluency.
For sure. Now, aside from fixing mistakes, teachers are also instrumental in helping you set achievable goals.
Oh, that's huge. Learning a language can feel so overwhelming.
Right.
It's like climbing a mountain, and a good teacher can break that climb down into smaller, more manageable steps. They help you see the path ahead and stay motivated along the way.
And those milestones make a big difference. Reaching each one is like a little victory that keeps you going.
Absolutely. You know, we often forget that learning a language should be enjoyable, and teachers are experts at incorporating fun activities like role-playing or group discussions.
Oh, yeah.
Those interactive elements can transform what might seem like a boring lesson into something really engaging.
And when you're having fun, you're more likely to remember what you're learning, right?
Totally. And speaking of remembering things, one of the most valuable aspects of having a teacher is that you can get your questions answered right away. Self-study is great, but there are times when you just need that instant clarification from an expert.
It's like having your own personal guide to navigate those tricky parts of the language.
Yeah.
They can clear up those roadblocks and keep you moving forward.
For sure. And teachers really understand how important speaking practice is. They encourage you to speak, even if it feels a little scary at first, and provide that crucial feedback on your pronunciation and sentence structure.
That practice in a safe environment is so valuable. You can experiment and learn from your mistakes without feeling self-conscious.
And the feedback they give you is invaluable. It's like having your own personal coach helping you refine your speaking skills.
Totally. And let's not forget about the cultural aspects of language that teachers can introduce. Things like idioms and slang that you might not find in textbooks, but that are so common in everyday conversation.
Oh, yeah, those are so important for sounding more natural and fluent. It's like knowing the secret code to understanding native speakers.
It's like understanding those unspoken rules of communication. Teachers can help you decode those nuances and use them effectively.
Definitely. And building a good relationship with your teacher is so important. When you trust your teacher, you feel more comfortable asking questions, even the ones that might seem a little silly.
Exactly. It creates a much more positive and supportive learning environment where you can thrive.
Totally. You feel more confident taking risks, trying new things, and making mistakes, which are all part of the process.
A supportive teacher makes you feel like it's okay to make mistakes, and that those mistakes are actually opportunities to learn and grow.
Absolutely. And to build on that idea of trust, communication is key. As a learner, it's so important to let your teacher know what works best for you, what challenges you're facing, and what you're finding particularly difficult.
Yeah, that open communication allows the teacher to adjust their approach and create a learning experience that really caters to your individual needs.
Absolutely. And that feedback should go both ways. It's equally important for you as a learner to share your experiences with your teacher. Let them know what you're enjoying, what's confusing, what's working well, and what isn't.
It's a collaborative effort. It's about working together to create the most effective learning experience possible.
Definitely. And a little appreciation goes a long way. A simple thank you or acknowledgement of their effort can make a huge difference in fostering a positive and respectful relationship with your teacher.
Absolutely. It's important to remember that teachers are putting in a lot of effort to help you succeed. They're invested in your journey.
For sure. And as a learner, showing up consistently, attending classes regularly, and actively participating demonstrates your commitment.
Yeah. That active participation makes a huge difference.
It shows your teacher that you're serious about learning and that you're willing to put in the effort. And when they see that dedication, they're much more likely to invest even more in helping you achieve your goals.
It's like a partnership where both sides are working together to achieve a common goal.
Exactly. It's a team effort. And ultimately, remember, learning English is about more than just the teacher providing the tools and guidance. It's about you, the learner, actively using those tools and putting in the work.
You got to take ownership of your learning. The teacher can provide the map, but you're the one who has to walk the path.
Now, here are a few tips to really maximize your learning with a teacher. Coming to class prepared can make a big difference. Reviewing what you learned previously or even taking a sneak peek at the upcoming topic can help you engage more actively.
It's like priming your brain for learning. When you're familiar with the material, even a little bit, you can absorb new information much more easily.
Exactly. Another great strategy is to take detailed notes during class. Not only does this help you remember the material, but it also creates a really valuable resource that you can refer back to later.
And don't be afraid to use those notes. Reviewing them regularly helps cement those new concepts in your mind.
Definitely. And don't underestimate the power of active participation in class. Ask questions, share your ideas, and even if you're not entirely sure of the answer, don't be shy about speaking up.
It's all about practice and getting comfortable using the language in a real-time setting.
Totally. And here's another key tip. Review and practice what you've learned shortly after class, ideally within the first 24 hours.
Yeah. Don't let that information fade away. Reviewing it while it's fresh in your mind really helps it stick.
For sure. And, group activities can be such a fantastic way to learn. Working with your classmates exposes you to different ways of expressing ideas and using vocabulary.
It's like getting a sneak peek into how other people think and process the language.
And it's so much less intimidating than speaking in front of the entire class. It gives you a chance to practice in a more relaxed and supportive setting.
Plus, it helps you develop those all-important teamwork and communication skills.
Definitely. And don't forget to take advantage of those extra materials that teachers often recommend.
Oh, yeah.
Whether it's books, apps, websites, or even podcasts, those supplementary resources can really enhance your learning and give you more opportunities to practice outside of the classroom.
It's like having an extra set of tools to help you build your English skills even further.
Absolutely. And lastly, don't be afraid to ask questions. If you're unsure about something, no matter how small it might seem, just ask. Teachers are there to help, and clearing up those doubts can prevent bigger misunderstandings down the road.
Exactly. Make the most of their expertise. It's what they're there for.
Teachers do so much more than just teach. They inspire, they motivate, and they create a learning environment where you can truly thrive. A good teacher can make you excited about learning English, and that enthusiasm is so powerful.
Yeah, their passion can be contagious.
And when a teacher believes in you, in your ability to learn and succeed, it can make a huge difference in how you approach challenges. It's like having your own personal cheerleader in your corner.
It's like having someone who sees your potential and reminds you of it when you start to doubt yourself.
Absolutely. And let's not forget how teachers serve as role models for how to use the language correctly. The way they speak, their pronunciation, their grammar. It all provides you with a real-life example to follow.
It's like having a living, breathing example of fluent English right there in front of you.
Exactly. And you pick up on those nuances, on those little things that make someone sound like a natural speaker just by observing and listening to your teacher.
It's like osmosis.
Yeah.
You're absorbing those subtleties without even realizing it.
Totally. Teachers also help you understand that learning takes time and that it's okay to make mistakes. They
Yeah.
remind you that every mistake is actually a step forward, which is so important for staying patient and
Yeah.
persistent.
So true. It's about progress, not perfection.
Exactly. And teachers often share their own experiences, their own struggles, and their own triumphs with learning English.
Oh, yeah. Those stories are so inspiring.
They make the whole process feel much more relatable. It's like, if they can do it, so can I.
Definitely. It makes you realize that everyone starts somewhere and that challenges are a normal part of the journey.
Absolutely. Teachers are also fantastic at breaking down big goals into smaller, more achievable steps. Whether it's mastering a specific grammar point or learning a certain number of new words each week, those smaller victories can really boost your confidence.
It's like a series of checkpoints along the way to fluency. Each one gives you a sense of accomplishment and keeps you motivated to keep going.
Exactly. And a good teacher can really ignite that spark of curiosity in you.
For sure.
They ask intriguing questions, introduce fascinating topics, and make you want to learn more, which is so important for staying engaged and motivated.
It's like they unlock a thirst for knowledge.
Yeah.
It's like, wow, I really want to learn more about that.
Exactly. Now, let's talk about pronunciation. It's a crucial part of speaking English fluently, and teachers are there to guide you every step of the way. They can demonstrate those tricky sounds, help you correct any mispronunciations, and provide exercises to really practice and improve.
It's like having your own personal speech therapist.
Totally. And they can use techniques like breaking words down into syllables or even introducing tongue twisters. It might sound silly, but it's so effective for building those pronunciation muscles.
It helps you train your mouth to make those unfamiliar sounds and improves your overall clarity when you speak.
Exactly. And teachers can also help you sound more natural by teaching you about connected speech, where words kind of blend together in natural conversation.
Oh, yeah, that's so important.
And stress patterns, the rhythm of the language, intonation, the rise and fall of your voice, all those elements contribute to sounding more like a native speaker.
It's about going beyond just pronouncing individual words correctly and developing that natural flow of speech.
Exactly. And practicing your pronunciation with a teacher gives you that invaluable real-time feedback. They can immediately correct you and explain why certain sounds are pronounced a particular way.
It's like having a mirror reflecting back how you sound so you can adjust and improve in the moment.
Totally. And a teacher's encouragement can really boost your confidence in speaking. When they praise your effort and acknowledge your improvement, it makes a world of difference.
That positive reinforcement can be so motivating.
It really builds your self-esteem, which is so important for feeling comfortable speaking in front of others.
And that confidence leads to better performance in conversations, presentations, basically any situation where you need to use your spoken English.
Definitely. Teachers also create a safe space for you to practice speaking without the fear of being judged.
That's so important. Everyone makes mistakes, and it's crucial to have an environment where those mistakes are seen as learning opportunities.
Totally. And teachers can help you prepare for real-life interactions by using role-playing activities.
Oh, yeah. That's a great way to practice.
Like ordering food at a restaurant, introducing yourself at a party, or asking for directions.
It helps you apply your language skills to practical situations and feel more prepared for those real-world interactions.
Exactly. And through those role-playing scenarios, you also learn about those all-important cultural cues,
Oh, yeah?
like when to use polite phrases, how to respond appropriately in different settings, basically how to navigate social situations with confidence.
All about building those cultural bridges through language.
Absolutely. Now, let's move on to writing. Teachers are incredibly helpful in guiding you to become a better writer.
For sure.
They help you organize your thoughts, choose the right words, structure your sentences correctly, basically everything you need to express yourself clearly and effectively in written English.
It's like having an editor helping you polish your writing and make it shine.
And the feedback they provide is so valuable.
Oh, yeah.
They can point out areas where you can improve your grammar, punctuation, clarity, basically any aspect of your writing.
That feedback helps you identify your weaknesses and develop strategies to address them, leading to significant improvements over time.
Definitely. Teachers often introduce you to different types of writing as well.
Right, like formal letters, essays, even creative writing.
That variety helps you adapt your writing skills to different situations and audiences.
It's like adding different tools to your writing toolkit.
Yeah.
You become more versatile and adaptable.
Exactly. And they really emphasize the importance of proofreading.
Oh, yeah.
They teach you to carefully review your work for errors, making sure your writing is clear, concise, and easy to understand.
It's a crucial skill for any writer. And teachers instill that habit early on.
And those writing assignments that they give you, those are such valuable practice.
For sure.
Whether it's a short paragraph or a longer essay, those tasks encourage you to put what you've learned into practice.
It's like a testing ground for your new skills. You get to experiment and apply those new grammar rules and vocabulary words in real-life writing scenarios.
Exactly. And teachers can introduce you to all sorts of helpful tools and resources like dictionaries, grammar checkers, and online writing platforms.
It's like expanding your writing arsenal.
Those resources can help you refine your work, expand your vocabulary, and basically become a more confident and competent writer.
Totally. And let's not forget about creativity.
Oh, that's so important.
Teachers often encourage you to think outside the box and express your unique ideas and perspectives through writing.
Definitely. They make it fun and engaging, and that makes a huge difference.
They inspire you to find your own voice in English and to use it to tell your stories and share your thoughts with the world.
Absolutely. Now, grammar, for many English learners, it can seem like the most daunting part.
It can be tricky.
But teachers are essential in helping you understand it. They explain those sometimes confusing rules, provide clear examples, and basically help you build a solid foundation in English grammar.
It's like laying the bricks for a strong and sturdy structure. Grammar is that foundation upon which you can build your fluency and confidence.
And they do a fantastic job of making those complex grammar concepts easier to grasp.
Right, they break them down into smaller pieces, show you patterns, and make the whole thing feel less intimidating.
Exactly. And they give you plenty of opportunities to practice those grammar rules, whether it's through worksheets, quizzes, interactive games, whatever works best for you.
That hands-on practice is crucial. It's where you take those grammar rules out for a spin and see how they work in real-life situations.
Totally. And through all that practice, teachers help you internalize those grammar structures. They show you that making mistakes is normal and that consistency is key.
It's about building those grammar muscles. The more you use them, the stronger they get.
Exactly. And teachers often bring grammar to life by showing how it works in context. They use real-life examples to demonstrate how those grammar rules function in everyday communication.
It's like seeing those grammar rules in action. It makes the whole thing much more relevant and understandable.
And the personalized attention that teachers provide is so valuable, especially when it comes to grammar.
Oh, yeah.
They can really zero in on those specific areas where you're struggling and provide that extra support and guidance.
It's like having your own personalized grammar tutor.
Totally. They can adjust the pace of lessons based on your understanding, ensuring that you're not feeling overwhelmed or left behind.
They make sure that everyone's on board and moving forward together.
Now, we can't forget about culture.
Oh, culture is huge.
It's such an integral part of language learning, and teachers are fantastic at introducing those cultural nuances.
It's not just about learning words and grammar rules. It's about understanding the context in which those words are used.
Exactly. It's about connecting the language to real-life experiences and cultural perspectives.
It's like adding that extra layer of depth and richness to your understanding.
Totally. Teachers can introduce those common cultural references, idioms, everyday expressions that you might not find in a textbook.
Oh, yeah. Those are so important for sounding natural and understanding native speakers.
And they can explain the cultural significance behind those words and phrases so you know when and how to use them appropriately.
Right. It's about understanding the nuances, the subtle meanings, and the cultural context.
And let's not forget about those nonverbal cues like body language or facial expressions.
Oh, yeah. Those are so important.
They can vary widely across cultures, and teachers can help you understand those subtle differences, ensuring you're communicating effectively and respectfully.
It's all about avoiding those cultural misunderstandings and building those bridges of communication.
Absolutely. And sometimes teachers might even share personal stories or anecdotes that help you connect with the culture on a more personal level.
Oh, those are always so interesting. It's like getting a glimpse into another world.
It's like having a window into the hearts and minds of people from different cultures.
Definitely. It makes the learning experience so much more engaging and memorable.
Totally. And social norms, those unwritten rules of etiquette, they can be so tricky to navigate.
Oh, yeah.
But teachers can help you understand those customs, things like how to greet people, when to use formal titles, and how to engage in polite conversation.
It's about fitting in and feeling comfortable in those social situations.
Absolutely. Without that cultural understanding, it's easy to make those little mistakes that can lead to awkwardness or even offense.
Right. Teachers help you avoid those pitfalls and build those cultural connections.
Now, let's talk about support. Learning a new language can be a roller coaster of emotions.
Oh, for sure. It's exciting, it's frustrating, it's rewarding, it's a whole journey.
And teachers are there to provide that much-needed encouragement and a sense of security throughout the process. They're your cheerleaders, your mentors, your guides.
They're your support system. They're the ones who believe in you, even when you start to doubt yourself.
And they create a safe and supportive environment where you feel comfortable making mistakes, asking questions, and basically just being yourself.
That's so important. You have to feel comfortable enough to take risks and experiment with the language without the fear of being judged.
Definitely. And a good teacher will listen to your concerns, acknowledge your struggles, and adjust their approach to help you succeed.
It's like having a personalized learning plan that evolves with you as you progress.
Totally. They build your confidence by recognizing your achievements, no matter how small they might seem.
Right. They celebrate those little victories along the way. It makes a big difference.
And they remind you of how far you've come, which is so important when you're feeling discouraged.
It helps you keep things in perspective and stay focused on your goals.
Absolutely. They teach you that learning English is a marathon, not a sprint, and that it's okay to go at your own pace.
It's about progress, not perfection.
And they model resilience. They show you that setbacks are normal, and that the key is to keep trying and keep learning.
They're like your guides through those challenging moments, helping you navigate those ups and downs.
Totally. And they often share their own personal experiences.
Oh, yeah. Those stories are so relatable.
It shows you that everyone faces challenges, even those who are now fluent and confident English speakers.
It humanizes the whole process and makes it feel less intimidating.
Now let's talk about motivation.
Oh, yeah. Motivation's key.
It's what keeps you going when things get tough. And teachers are experts at keeping those motivation levels high.
They're like your personal cheerleaders, pushing you forward and reminding you of your goals.
And they celebrate those achievements.
Exactly.
Whether it's finally understanding a difficult grammar rule or speaking more confidently in class, those milestones are acknowledged and celebrated, making you feel proud of your progress.
And that positive reinforcement can be so motivating. It keeps you energized and excited about learning.
And they help you set those short-term objectives that keep you focused and moving forward.
Right, like mastering a specific vocabulary list or nailing a particular pronunciation.
Those smaller goals make the bigger goal of fluency feel more manageable.
It's like breaking down a big project into smaller, bite-sized pieces.
Exactly. And a good teacher knows how to spark your curiosity.
They make learning fun.
They introduce those intriguing topics and those thought-provoking questions that make you want to learn more.
It's like, wow, I never thought about it that way before.
Exactly. It's like they open up a whole new world of knowledge and possibilities.
Now, let's talk about pronunciation again.
Okay.
It can be one of the most challenging parts of learning English.
Oh, yeah.
But teachers are there to help you refine your pronunciation and sound more natural. They can pinpoint those specific sounds you're struggling with and provide targeted exercises to help you improve.
It's like they have a superpower for identifying those tricky sounds and explaining how to make them correctly.
And those exercises can make a big difference.
Totally. Whether it's breaking words down into syllables, practicing tongue twisters, or just repeating sounds over and over, those drills really help you train your mouth to make those unfamiliar sounds.
It's like working out those pronunciation muscles. The more you use them, the stronger they get.
And teachers can help you go beyond just pronouncing individual words correctly. They can teach you about connected speech, stress patterns, intonation, basically all those elements that make your English sound more natural and fluent.
It's about developing that rhythm and flow of natural conversation.
Exactly. And practicing with a teacher means you get that immediate feedback on your pronunciation. They can correct you right away, explain why a certain sound is pronounced a particular way, and basically guide you toward speaking more clearly and confidently.
It's like having your own personal pronunciation coach.
Totally.
Ah.
And speaking of confidence, a teacher's encouragement can really make a huge difference in how you feel about your speaking skills. When they praise your effort and acknowledge your progress, it can really boost your self-esteem.
That positive reinforcement is so powerful.
It makes you feel like, hey, I can do this.
And when you feel confident, you're more likely to speak up, to participate, to really engage with the language.
Definitely. And teachers also create a safe and supportive environment for you to practice speaking.
Right, it's like a judgment-free zone. You know that it's okay to make mistakes and that those mistakes are actually seen as opportunities to learn and grow.
Exactly. And teachers often use role-playing activities to simulate real-life conversations.
Oh, yeah. That's so helpful.
It's a fun and engaging way to practice your speaking skills in a more realistic setting.
You get to try out those new phrases and grammar structures in a safe and supportive environment.
Totally. And those role-playing scenarios often introduce those all-important cultural cues, like how to be polite, how to respond appropriately in different situations, and how to navigate those sometimes tricky social interactions.
It's all about building those cultural bridges and feeling confident in those cross-cultural communication scenarios.
Absolutely. Now, writing is another area where teachers can have a huge impact.
Oh, definitely.
They can guide you toward becoming a more effective and confident writer.
They help you structure your thoughts, organize your ideas, and express yourself clearly in written English.
And they provide invaluable feedback on your writing assignments, pointing out areas where you can improve your grammar, punctuation, and overall clarity.
That feedback is so crucial for growth. It helps you identify your weaknesses and work towards improving them.
And teachers often introduce you to different types of writing, like formal letters, essays, or even creative writing, helping you develop a more versatile set of writing skills.
It's like adding different tools to your writing toolkit, making you a more adaptable and effective writer.
Exactly. They also emphasize the importance of proofreading. They teach you to carefully review your work for mistakes and ensure that it's clear and easy to understand.
It's a crucial skill for any writer, and it's one that teachers help you develop from the very beginning.
And those writing assignments that they give you, those are such valuable practice.
For sure.
Whether it's a short paragraph or a longer essay, those tasks encourage you to put what you've learned into practice.
It's like a testing ground for your new writing skills.
Yeah.
You get to try out those new grammar rules and vocabulary words and see how they work in real-life writing scenarios.
And teachers can introduce you to all sorts of helpful tools and resources like dictionaries, grammar checkers, and online writing platforms.
It's like having an extra set of eyes on your writing, helping you catch those little mistakes and polish your work.
Absolutely. And lastly, teachers often encourage creativity in writing. They inspire you to think outside the box and express your unique ideas and perspectives in English.
It's about finding your own voice in written English and using it to share your thoughts and stories with the world.
Now, grammar. It can seem like the most intimidating aspect of learning English.
It can be tricky. There are a lot of rules to remember.
But teachers are essential in helping you understand and master those grammar rules. They provide clear explanations, real-life examples, and plenty of opportunities to practice, making grammar feel less daunting and more manageable.
It's about breaking down those complex concepts into smaller, easier-to-understand pieces, and then showing you how they work together to create clear and effective communication.
And teachers often use a variety of techniques to make grammar more engaging and fun. They might use games, interactive exercises, or even real-life scenarios to demonstrate how grammar functions in everyday communication.
It's about bringing those grammar rules to life and making them feel more relevant to your own language use.
And the personalized attention that teachers provide is invaluable, especially when it comes to grammar.
They can really pinpoint those specific areas where you're struggling and provide that extra support and guidance.
They can adjust the pace of the lessons based on your understanding, making sure that you're not feeling overwhelmed or left behind.
They make sure that everyone's on the same page and progressing together.
Now, let's talk about the cultural side of learning English. It's not just about the language itself, it's about understanding the world in which that language is used.
Language and culture are so intertwined.
And teachers are fantastic at introducing those cultural nuances, those little things that can make a big difference in how you communicate and how you're perceived.
It's about more than just knowing the words. It's about understanding the context in which those words are used and the cultural values and perspectives they reflect.
Teachers can introduce you to common cultural references, idioms, everyday expressions that might not be found in textbooks, but that are so common in everyday conversation.
Oh, yeah. Those are essential for sounding natural and understanding native speakers.
And they can explain the cultural significance behind those words and phrases, helping you understand when and how to use them appropriately.
Right. It's about understanding the nuances, the subtle meanings, and the cultural context.
And let's not forget about those nonverbal cues, like body language or facial expression.
Oh, this can be so tricky.
They can vary widely across cultures, and teachers can help you understand those subtle differences, ensuring you're communicating effectively and respectfully.
It's about avoiding those cultural misunderstandings and building those bridges of communication.
And sometimes teachers might even share personal stories or anecdotes that help you connect with the culture on a more personal level.
Oh, I love those stories.
It's like getting a glimpse into another world, another way of life.
It makes the learning experience so much more engaging and memorable.
Totally. And social norms, those unwritten rules of etiquette, they can be so difficult to navigate.
They can be tricky.
But teachers can help you understand those customs. Things like how to greet people, when to use formal titles, and how to engage in polite conversation.
It's about fitting in and feeling comfortable in those social situations.
Exactly. Without that cultural understanding, it's easy to make those little mistakes that can lead to awkwardness or even offense.
Right. Teachers help you avoid those pitfalls and build those cultural connections.
Now, one of the most important roles that teachers play is providing support. Learning a new language can be challenging, even frustrating at times.
For sure, it's a journey with its ups and downs.
And teachers are there to provide that much-needed encouragement, that sense of security, that belief in your ability to succeed.
It's like having your own personal cheering squad, rooting for you every step of the way.
And they create a safe and supportive learning environment where you feel comfortable making mistakes, asking questions, and basically just being yourself.
That's so important. You have to feel comfortable enough to take risks and experiment with the language without the fear of being judged.
Definitely. And a good teacher will listen to your concerns, acknowledge your struggles, and adjust their approach to help you succeed.
It's like having a personalized learning plan that evolves with you as you progress.
Totally. They build your confidence by recognizing your achievements, no matter how small they might seem.
They celebrate those little victories. Those are so important for staying motivated.
And they remind you of how far you've come, which is so crucial when you're feeling discouraged or stuck.
It's all about keeping things in perspective and remembering that you're making progress even when it feels slow.
Absolutely. They teach you that learning English is a marathon, not a sprint.
It's about enjoying the journey, not just focusing on the destination.
And they model resilience. They show you how to handle those inevitable setbacks and challenges.
They help you see those challenges as opportunities for growth, as stepping stones on your path to fluency.
And they often share their own personal experiences with learning English, their own struggles and triumphs.
Those stories are so inspiring. It's like, if they can do it, so can I.
It makes the whole process feel much more relatable and human.